Hello, my peoples. Hey, you know what I do right about now? I sell these cars. I'm Antonio. I'm your car sales guy. I'm just going to let you know a little bit of information that could be helpful for you, whether you're dealing with me or you're dealing with another dealer. One thing about car buying is it's a complicated situation sometimes. So you want to make sure that you're dealing with people who are aware, who are looking for your best interests, and not just in it to make a buck. Uh, you know, when it's different than selling a cell phone, different than selling a vacuum cleaner. So people look at car salesmen as somebody who's just doing big things. Well, we're selling $50,000, $100,000, $20,000 vehicles to people who choose whichever vehicle fits their best needs and wants. So it's a tough job. People like me who look for the best interests of the customers, of you, are here to really help you. There's a benefit of it, but at the end of the day, it's about making sure that you're able to tell your family, your friends about me, and that person who helped you to the best they could. So I don't want you leaving from me feeling like he did me wrong or he got over on me. So that's something you got to look forward to when you're dealing with different people, because I know some of my people they're just not going to be able to deal with me. They're too far away, and I'm talking about hundreds of miles maybe. And also, I might not have that vehicle in stock that they particularly want. So that's understood. Dealerships are very competitive, but give you a heads up, the best way to get into a great car at a great price is to see who's really giving great deals. When you hear of a dealership offering fleet pricing, that's real. They're giving you vehicles and they're barely making any money off those vehicles. Usually they probably try to get their name out there, or maybe they have some public relations that they have to fix. So they're willing to take the hit. And everyone takes the hit when it comes down to that. You win, but everyone else takes the hit. So look out for that. Some of the best things to do when you come in to buy a car is don't be afraid of a big car dealership. If you have, depending on the dealership, they need to let you know that there's many financing options. Don't let them tell you, nah, we want to sell you this car and that's the only car that we have available for you, because your credit isn't the best. Now, dealing with me at the dealership that I'm currently at, we have multiple financing options. Some of the things that you need to look forward to and ask if they're not presenting it to you is you have short-term, long-term, special financing. You have odd-term financing, leasing options. There's term options. I mean, there's so many different financing options. Don't get yourself into a deal where really you're losing. Get into a deal where you're winning with a company that wants you to win. One thing about Henry Ford, and which Ford continues to do to this day, they think there's a car for everybody. When he first created the car, it was pretty much for people who had lots of money, best credit, stuff like that. Then he was like, nah, we're gonna make a vehicle that anybody can get pretty much. Now, of course, you have to be when it comes to us or any dealership for the most part, unless they're going to throw you into a car because you paid half the payment, buy here, pay here type of thing, and then you may not know what you're going to get. If you have to do that, then that's understood. I personally went to a car company. I felt I didn't have no other options. Went there, got a car with a lot of miles on there, a high payment, interest rate was out of this world. At the end of the day, I needed it. But then at the end of the day, I paid a lot more money for that car than I should have for what I got. So when you come into the dealership, be prepared to put down about $2,000 to $3,000 if your credit isn't the best. Now, you don't have to put down nothing, maybe. But when you don't put down no money, your payments are going to be a little bit higher. That's one thing right there. And choose the right vehicle for you, when you get it. Now, the next biggest thing that I have to say is when you're looking for the best of what you got, okay, just say for instance, I'm gonna take cell phones again, or when you go to say a department store or like a Walmart and you buy a television and they ask you, do you want that warranty on this? It costs this X amount of dollars right here, and this is what it's going to do for you. When you buying a car, the salesman, at least me anyway, I'm not trying to, say, okay, I'm gonna make some money off of this, so I'm gonna sell this to you, be for my best interest. For real, I'm going to put you into the right thing for the right situation. You want to protect your vehicle. If something breaks, you feel, oh, I got a mechanic that knows how to work on this vehicle, or so on and so forth. Next thing you know, you're dealing with somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing. Or if they know what they're doing, at the end of the day, they probably want you to come back and fix on their vehicle. When you're dealing with a bigger dealership, I'm going to tell you like this. They don't really want you to come back. So they're going to fix it. They got too many cars already that they have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So, they're going to try to fix that thing. They want to get the best customer service ratings that they could possibly get. So for the most part, they trying to fix the problem and get it done. They're going to tell you, look, you're going to need this, that, and that, and this. It's up to you what you're going to do with it. So with the warranty, that's all covered. You might have a small deductible, $50, $100, depending on the package that you choose. Ford right now, at least our company, is offering a thing called Ford Prime Protection. Prime Protection is going to cost you a couple of dollars, but that's going to give you an undercoat if you get the full package. It's going to coat your inside of the car, outside of the car, and it's pretty much going to last for the remainder of the vehicle, as long as you come in within 6 years to get another coat on your vehicle, and that's just it comes with the package. So when someone's trying to get you that, don't be quick to say, nah, I don't want it. If you can fit that into your budget, make it work, because it's going to help you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? The next biggest thing is choosing the right vehicle. If that vehicle don't fit you, don't buy it. Try another vehicle. I'll give you 3 cars to try real quick before I just say, get this vehicle. We can go through the process slow and surely to make sure that the vehicle is right for you. Because I know how it feels. First of all, I have a family. Second of all, I drive my car a lot, so I want to be comfortable inside my car. Now with that, there's times that you have to get into something that you didn't want to get into because of your credit situation. So overall, this video, I don't want to drag it on too much longer at this particular time. So when you're going in to buy a vehicle, remember, it's good to bring about $2,000 to $3,000 down to put on your down payment. That's going to most likely insure you a little bit better. It's good to show that you have about $1,500 of income being made. So all you who don't make at least $1,500, tell your boss they tripping. Nah, but for real though, that's what it boils down to. Remember when you're buying a car and you feel like, oh, I don't need this car. I got this old car right here and it's been working for me. Remember, that car is your bread and butter. It's going to get you places. Probably even be able to do Uber, Lyft, help your community out, go places, take your kids back and forth to school better, not worrying about going outside and getting your battery, popping the hood every time to try to start your car, worried about so many different things that you will typically have to worry about when you jump into a newer vehicle and make that payment. You get into a vehicle, if you're not in it just for a want, but you get into it for a need, that's probably your need to get you to where you got to get to make this payment and do all the other things in your life. Well, I'm Antonio here at Kenny Ross Ford. Telephone number 724-359-4548. I'm your car sales guy, trying to help you out and anybody that you know. Send in my direction, and I'll be willing to help out anybody who I talk to. So don't beat me up when you see me, because somebody else beat you up. I'm going to do the best thing to make sure that we heal some of these wounds and have a long-lasting relationship. All right? Take care, one love, peace, and I'm out.